We've got the French Grand Prix qualifying, which I'm looking forward to because it will be very, very interesting with the Mercedes and Red Bulls on very, very similar paces, especially Bottas and Verstappen, so close. Free practice 2, 8 milliseconds, free practice 3, they were 9 milliseconds apart. They are just so close to each other. It's going to be very, very interesting to watch and see who comes out on top in quali in Q3. So yeah, hello, Just Storms. All right, so we've got 10 viewers already. Be sure to vote in the poll on the chat. Yeah. So yeah, we will be getting underway very, very soon. Well, we've got 20 minutes to talk about F1, and then qualifying will be underway. So yeah, what are you guys looking forward to? Well, what are your guys' predictions? Who do you guys think is going to win? Win quali? Hello, Rickus Henning. Hello, H Hesse, and hello, Usman. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Can Bottas find something special here? Because he's been having a really bad season lately, and hopefully he can turn it around. Maybe it'll make the championship battle more interesting if Bottas takes more points away from Hamilton and Verstappen. It will make the gaps closer, which will be very, very interesting because we all want a very close title battle for the championship win, really. Yeah, team radios will be on. Obviously, when qualifying starts, I will have the team radios rolling in because everyone wants to listen to a bit of radio. Do I think Vettel can continue to perform brilliantly? I think Vettel can perform brilliantly, but I think the Aston Martin car is not that good around this circuit. They've been getting 13th, 14th for the entirety of this week. So maybe Vettel will be able to pull something out of the bag, but it's going to be pretty tough, whichever way you look at it, really. So, yeah. My predictions for pole, I think Verstappen will have pole this week. He's just been looking really strong, especially in the third sector, where everyone struggles in the third sector back because the tyres are overheating at that point. But Verstappen has been going strong in the third sector, so hopefully, since Verstappen will be in the strong in third sector, he'll be able to get pole position. Hello, Kruby. So yeah, qualifying is starting in 15 minutes or so, and yeah. Yeah, if Vettel gets another win this Grand Prix, that would be crazy. So, what are your guys' predictions? Who have you voted for in the poll? Looking at it, we've got 49% Verstappen, 37% Hamilton, very low percentage for Bottas, and even lower for Perez. So, by the looks of it, everyone's betting on Hamilton, Verstappen. Hamilton hasn't been having the strongest weekends so far, really. He hasn't been having too good a form in Monaco either. Had a mistake in Baku, so it's not been going well for Mercedes as a team, really. Bottas hasn't been performing well, Hamilton hasn't been performing well either. So we'll have to see. Thank you, Ruckus, I do appreciate it. We have hit 3k subs. Hopefully we can hit 3.5k this weekend. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, then be sure to subscribe. Really gonna help out the channel. You think Hamilton will edge it? I mean, Hamilton has a habit of he can have a bad practice and Q1 and Q2, but then in Q3 he can just, I don't know, somehow just sync up a lap and just bang out a really good lap perfectly. So maybe Hamilton could do it, or he might pull out Bono, my tyres are dead, like Mr. Anonymous has just said. Bold prediction of Ocon P5. I mean, Ocon it's his home track. He's a French driver driving a French car at the French Grand Prix. So Ocon does, he'll have some home motivation. Well, I mean, he'll have some home motivation, but there aren't fans there, which is rather unfortunate. But yeah, hello Achlan. I don't know how to say his second name. And hello, Felix. Do you think Leclerc's going to be on pole? Leclerc hasn't been performing too well, but I mean, if there's a red flag, you know, we might get Leclerc on pole. Considering the last 2 weekends we've had red flags in Q3, and Leclerc has got pole both times. Yeah, Hamilton. Yeah, that might be true actually, because he usually builds up his pace over FP1, FP2, FP3. So yeah, it does take him a while to build up. Yeah, build up the speed, and then he'll put it all together in quali, and then have really good race pace as well. So yeah, biggest letdown prediction is Leclerc in P10. Ooh, so we've got Felix saying Leclerc pole, and we've got Just Storm saying Leclerc P10. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Leclerc hasn't been having the best weekend. Sainz been outperforming him really, but Sainz is also having issues. He spun yesterday, so we'll have to wait and see if he can. Well, if he can regain his regain some, like, I guess confidence in the car, so he can push it in Q3. Because yeah. Oh, I missed a message. Perez thinks, I mean, Just Storm thinks Perez can get can get third place, which could be likely actually. Perez is a good driver, so he is. It could be possible that he gets Q3. I mean P3, sorry. Yes, FP3 Mazepin did spin at turn 2, which the commentators put that down to the wind, and he was just being a bit over ambitious on the throttle. But that turn 2 is off camber, and the curbs at turn 2 as well are very dangerous. Mercedes said that there were going to be over like Mercedes said that the turn 2 curb, sorry, damaged their car for like hundreds of thousands of pounds, so, or tens of thousands of pounds, which is quite crazy to be honest. No, Q3 hasn't even started, Miss Contemplator. Quali will be underway in 15 minutes or so. So yeah. How many crashes do I think will happen? I don't think there'll be that many crashes because, as you guys know, Paul Ricard has about 27 miles of runoff on every single corner. So yeah, don't think that will be happening. Don't think we'll get too many crashes really. Q3 is not over. So yeah. Alright. Yep, we will be starting. So yeah, we're just going to talk about F1, and then I will start the commentary on the race very, very soon. Well, on qualifying, I mean. But yeah, we will be underway pretty quickly. All right. So this little circle below in the corner of the track, that basically will just have everyone who's currently out on track very, very quick, like in a small little diagram, so it's very obvious. Yeah, he did do it in Portugal, that is right. We all thought maybe Bottas was going to get pole, but then Hamilton just like boom at Q3, just like put it together. Hello, Manuel Fernandez, nice to see you tuning back into the stream. And turn 1 crashes will happen. I mean, the last time well, in 2018 there was a turn 1 crash, but that was the first time we'd ever raced at Paul Ricard, I'm pretty sure. So it was fair enough. Like, the drivers had never actually gone into turn 1 on lap 1 on that race ever. So I think maybe a turn 1 crash was more likely in 2018. I don't think we had too many on 2019, but yeah, we'll have to. I don't think there'll be too many crashes because the drivers know that there's runoff, so they'll just take the runoff rather than have a crash. Qualifying hasn't started. We will be starting soon. George Russell P12. I think Russell's doing a really good job. He's part of the reason Williams are like afloat, I guess, because before they were running low on money, and now well, Russell's been doing such a good job putting in such good performances. They've had a chance to develop the car, improve its performance, and also get some big sponsors in. So yeah. Yeah, Vettel and Bottas did crash at 2018. I think Vettel got a 5-second penalty for that, and Hamilton and Verstappen were quite outraged. They were like, "Oh, that should have been more than 5 seconds." But it was the first time they've ever raced at 28 at Paul Ricard in 2018. So I think that was fair enough. Any predictions for the top 3, especially after Baku? I don't think it will be safe to make any predictions if I'm being completely honest here, because well, if we're being real, you know, like, well, after Baku, I don't think anyone's going to try and predict top 3 because it was just so unlikely in Baku, you know, so, yeah. I think I will stay away from guessing who's going to get top 3, but I think for pole, I would say Verstappen for sure. Oh, if you guys haven't liked the stream already, then be sure to do so. We've already got 80 viewers and qualifying hasn't even started, so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so Sainz still needs to gain some confidence in the car. Perez hasn't had the strongest of weekends. Hopefully he can do something good in quali. Usually he does pull something out good, so that'll be pretty good. And we have Norris P6, who's been outperforming Ricciardo. Then we got some more signs from McLaren saying that Ricciardo's got some performance back during quali, which is well, he's got some race performance back, which is quite good for Ricciardo. Norris will have to step up his game to try and match Ricciardo again. But you know, yeah, I don't think anyone thought Perez would win. Even Red Bull probably didn't think Perez would win, because thinking about it, Perez's car broke literally after turn 1. He crossed the line, and then turn 1 after that he literally, his car broke. So yeah, it was very, very close for Red Bull. Almost a win for Vettel if the Red Bull car had broken down. Thoughts on the midfield? Well, I would say that the midfield battle is very, very close. I think Ferrari and McLaren will be battling a lot closer than they were last weekend, where Ferrari were a lot further ahead and McLaren were further behind. So we'll have a good battle between the Ferraris and McLarens, and we'll have a good battle between the AlphaTauris and Alpines, and then we'll have to wait and see if the Aston Martins and Alfa Romeos can push back up further up into the higher midfield. You think Raikkonen will be able to make a comeback at least in the top 10? I don't think so, because Raikkonen is the Alfa Romeo car is just not that quick. You know, Raikkonen is a really good driver, but he just does not. The Alfa Romeo car is just not quick enough, frankly, to make it into the top 10. So yeah. Yeah, Vettel and Alonso both got used to the car, because Vettel's been outperforming Stroll in FP3. I think, well, he was just behind him or just in front of him. So very, very close on performance, and Alonso started outperforming Ocon. So that's really good from him as well. Alright guys, yeah, so just had a little technical issue where my mic just switched off. Yeah. Do you know where F1 goes next? F1 goes to Austria after the French Grand Prix, and we have 2 races at Austria, the Austrian Grand Prix, and then I think it's the Styrian Grand Prix. But yeah, Austria is next. I think, yeah. Yeah, they could be. I mean, anyone could be a top performing team, you know? Maybe it could be Haas, it could be Alfa Romeo, it could be anyone. It could be a top performing team next year, because the rule change is just so massive that it's just so unlikely that Mercedes and, well, it's not so unlikely, but there's a chance that Mercedes and Red Bull have a higher chance of staying at the top, but there could be Haas could come to the top, so could Alfa Romeo, anyone could really. Yeah. Oh, where's the chat? Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know. I just had it turned off by accident. If you guys type in the chat, it should turn up. Hopefully. I don't know what's happened to it. I'll try and fix the chat. Thanks for reminding me, Kurubi. Yeah, I mean, I think, well, the Indian Grand Prix was pretty good. Vettel won every single one, so if they do go back to India, I would want Vettel to win. Alright, so the chat is back. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Hamilton might just do that and the car feels bad. Psych, you dialed the wrong number, and just go straight up into P1. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. But yeah. So our predictions are still looking very, very high for Verstappen here. Everyone thinks that Verstappen will be getting the win, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so qualifying starting in 5 minutes now, so get ready, get some popcorn, and we will be starting the commentary very, very soon. Bottas will be replaced, but I think Bottas has the higher chance of being replaced. You know, because he's just not been. Well, yeah, Bottas just hasn't been performing that well, to be completely honest. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But here comes Sebastian Vettel. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen the short that I put out on today's on my channel, I put it out like this morning. So yeah, just go hit F1 game, and then it will be the first video, I think. Yeah, I thought that was very nice. Oscar also thought that, so yeah. 99 votes, we got 104 votes. So yeah, if you guys haven't voted, then be sure to do so. It's 2021, the comeback year for Red Bull. Red Bull could make a comeback this year, but even if they do, nothing's guaranteed for the year after, because there's just a massive rule change in 2022, as you guys probably know. So yeah, it will be pretty good to wait if Red Bull can challenge Mercedes, because that will be very, very interesting to watch. Verstappen and Hamilton just going at it on track, which will be very, very interesting. Why don't I stream practice sessions? Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have the time to commentate over the practice sessions, and I also have to use my computer. I have to use my laptop, so I can't stream practice sessions because I'm doing other stuff on my laptop. So yeah. What is a 2022 rule change? Basically, what they're doing is they're reintroducing ground effect into the car, so there's less dirty air and there can be more overtaking, which will be which will help racing. Basically, we'll have more overtakes, more closer battles. So that's what they're doing in 2022, and it will be very, very good and interesting to watch. So yeah, looking forward to that. Alright, so qualifying is starting in literally 3 minutes now. 3 minutes and quali will be underway. And yeah. Oh, we've got 99 viewers. Just one more, we hit 100. Hello. You think? Ooh. Yeah, this season we might see if Hamilton is good under pressure or not. Yeah. Because Hamilton, well, he's good, but he's never been put under significant pressure, as we've been, as we've seen. Like Vettel's got close in 2018, but towards the end of the season, he's kind of tailed off, which is unfortunate because we've never been able to see Hamilton in a strong title battle towards the end of the season. So this might be the year where we get a really good battle. We'll have to wait and see for that, though. Everyone can hope for that, because I think everyone will hope for that. Yeah, 2000 close was actually very close. Thanks Claudio for the subscription. Yeah, but also Hamilton has gained a lot of experience, so I assume that will also help him in under pressure. So we'll have to wait and see. The Formula One app is very organised. I think it is, yeah. I will be getting the team radios up very, very soon. So if you guys have tuned in for team radio, as soon as any team radio comes through, I will play it, because I've got the live team radio, so that'll be pretty cool. I think Alonso's prediction for quali. I think Alonso will be able to get, I think maybe P6, and he'll beat Ocon. So yeah, that's my prediction for Alonso. What's up? Yeah, Jean-Piere De Lange. Cool, you're from South Africa. Wow. Yeah, quali is starting in 2 minutes. Oh, well, basically a minute and 20 seconds. So yeah, very, very soon now. Lando's prediction. I think Lando will have a very close qualifying with Ricciardo. So yeah, very, very close. It won't be that Norris beats Ricciardo by a significant margin. I think they'll be around about P4 to between P4 and P6 for. Oh no, between P5 and P7 for Norris. So yeah. You can hear Hamilton complaining on the complaining about the tyres. Well, he does say, Bono, my tyres are dead, and he does complain quite a bit. So we'll have to wait and see if he does any of that. If we do get any team radio of Hamilton complaining, I will play it for sure. You think Alonso will be in the top 10, but you don't think he'll do as good as Ocon? I mean, it is Ocon's home race, so we have to consider that he will be wanting to perform really, really well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, qualifying is starting in literally 20 seconds. 20 seconds and we will be qualifying, I guess. Yeah, we will be qualifying, if that's even a thing. Yeah. Will Mazepin spin? I think Mazepin may spin. He did spin in FP2, so FP3, sorry. So yeah. Do you think more money-oriented players will come into F1? I think there is a higher chance if the racing is very, very close in F1, then I think there's a high chance of more people coming into F1 because they think they'll be able to perform better. All right, so qualifying started, guys. Mazepin, not Mazepin. Gasly, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Tsunoda, and Mazepin are all out of the pits right away. And yeah, they will. I think they're going to be looking to put in a quick banker lap in at the start of Q3 to see if they can make it through into Q2. Yep, it is a green light. We will be racing. Well, we will be qualifying very, very soon. Thanks, Valdelice Maria, for the subscription. Do appreciate it. Alright, these guys should be showing up on the map very, very soon. Here we go. Schumacher. Yep, there we go. Giovinazzi, and they're all showing up at the chicane down the back straight. The back straight is very, very long here. The first section is DRS. The second section isn't DRS. We'll have to wait and see if anyone has any extreme top speed advantage. You know, it might be the most boring track. We'll have to wait and see. But there is chances for overtaking, but the braking zones aren't too big. They're kind of like 100 meters ish. If their braking zones were even bigger, then that would be crazy. But yeah. When is Q2 and Q3? Q2 and Q3 are starting. Well, Q2 is starting in 20 minutes, and Q3 will be starting in 23 minutes or something. Oh no, 30 minutes. So yeah, wow, 180 views already. If you guys haven't hit the like button, then be sure to do so. And I'm gonna carry on with the commentary. So more people are coming out the pits now. So Sainz, Leclerc, Stroll, Vettel, Russell and Latifi are all out of the pits. Well, and Norris is also out of the pits, and so is Ricciardo. So everyone's coming out of the pits now, except for the top drivers and Alpine. So we'll have to wait and see what those guys are doing. It looks like they will probably go for another lap after everyone's come in for their lap, so they have an empty, clean track for them. Okay, so Giovinazzi starting his lap now. It's very important to get a very good exit, smooth exit on the corners, because you don't want to overheat your tyres before you even start your lap, because the tyres by the end of the lap are screaming for grip, especially the front tyres. They'll be overheating loads, so you have to be very, very careful on the throttle not to overdo it and overheat the tyres on your lap. Wow, 200 viewers, crazy. Thank you guys, everyone, for tuning in. So we've got Sainz, Stroll, and well now, so we've got Schumacher starting his lap, Russell starting his lap, Raikkonen, Gasly and Tsunoda. Tsunoda's very close behind Gasly. Maybe he'll be getting a tow down the back straight. We'll have to wait and see for that. But the quickest first sector is set by Giovinazzi. The quickest middle sector is set by Russell. And so yeah. Oh no. Quickest first sector. Giovinazzi's had to back off. And it looks like Giovinazzi made a mistake somewhere. So his second sector time is off. We have a yellow flag in the session. Alright, yeah, we've got a yellow flag, so let's just change that. Here we go. We've got a yellow flag. Don't know exactly why we've got a yellow flag. It looks like someone's going very, very slowly. It's probably by the looks of it. Oh no, I can't actually tell who's going really slowly. But we do have yellow flags. Oh, the data's jumping around a bit. Okay. Qualifying is only 1 hour. It's only 1 hour, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why the data's jumping around so much. It would be a bit helpful if it didn't do that. So, yeah. Alright, well, we have the session stopped. We have a red flag. Oh my god, I predicted that we'd have no crashes and I was wrong. Right, red flag. What do we have a red flag for? Right, so we have some radio from Yuki Tsunoda. Probably going to be the best radio of the entire weekend, to be honest, because Tsunoda always brings out the best radio for all of us. So I'm just going to play that now. Thanks, Ivan, for the subscription.
-5, 0 target.
-5 at the front and 0 at the rear, same as the Monaco.
Right, so they're just talking about tyre temperatures here. We do have a red flag. I will update you on why we have a red flag. But yeah, it was very, very quick. I don't know how we've got a red flag so quickly. Oh yeah, guys, just don't spam too much. The bot is a bit sensitive to what goes on. I will inform you why we have a red flag. Oh, it was Yuki Tsunoda actually. Yep, Yuki Tsunoda has had an issue at turn 1. So I think it's a turn 1. Yuki Tsunoda's had an issue. Yep. So that's why we have a red flag. Unfortunately, I think he will be out for this session. I don't think he had a mistake. I think he's just had an engine issue, maybe. Oh no, he's crashed. Okay, Tsunoda has crashed into the barrier in the first sector. So we'll have to wait and see if he can continue his qualifying session. Hamilton and Verstappen have not gone out yet. So lucky for them, they didn't they didn't lose any tyres. So Tsunoda going into turn 1, he just lost the rear end on the entry of the corner. So he just turned in too violently, sort of, and then the rear wouldn't stick with him, and he just went round with a full 360. Thanks, Anant Shah, for the subscription. So yeah, Tsunoda just had too much oversteer and he's just spun around. So rip for, I guess, an F in the chat for Tsunoda. Yeah. Oh wow, we've got 250 viewers. If you guys haven't liked the stream already, then be sure to do so. It will really help out the channel. And be sure to vote in the poll as well, because that's our predictions, and we will be looking back at them at the end of the session. Oh yeah, guys, don't spam F too many times, because the bot will pick up on it and it will ban you for like 2 minutes or something. So yeah. Will Perez stay at Red Bull? I think as long as Perez continues to do a good job, he will stay at Red Bull. Okay, we've got some more radio from Tsunoda. He has crashed, so it's most likely going to be some annoyed swearing, but yeah.
No gear. I can go first gear. No, somehow.
Okay, so Tsunoda's crashed and he can't get into first gear. So, yeah. Turn 1 is over already. Yeah, I guess I did curse it, kind of. I kind of just said, oh yeah, we're not going to get a red flag because there's just so much runoff area. And what do you know, 4 minutes into the session, we get a red flag. Wow. Okay, so that's a mistake from Tsunoda's part, but yeah, and he can't even get into the first gear, so yeah. Thank you for the subscription, Mitchel. Yeah, he's locked in neutral. Yeah, he can't get first gear. He I don't know, he might have stalled the car, or he's just not pulling. He's not in the biting point of the clutch, so it is unfortunate. So he'll have to be taken on the truck back to the pits. Maybe he'll be able to get a lap in. We'll have to wait and see if he can get a lap in. Hopefully he can, because he is a very good driver, but sometimes he just pushes a bit too hard. So yeah. Will Perez do good in this GP? I think Perez will, because the front tyres in this GP, in France really, are very, very sensitive. Like, you get so much tyre wear on the front tyres, and Perez is very good at managing tyre wear, so yeah. Thank you, Robertina, for the subscription. Do you think Red Bull would tolerate Tsunoda for another year? I think Tsunoda's been showing really strong performances, but he's just making a bit more mistakes. So if he can tone down the mistakes, then he will be a very good driver. I think like Alex Albon had some good performances, but he just kept on crashing a lot. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if Red Bull do keep up with, do tolerate it. Yeah, we have a red flag because Tsunoda has crashed. So yeah. Why is Leclerc struggling so much? I don't know actually. The Ferrari are not going to be having like really high performances. Like they're not going to be battling for pole or anything. It was just Monaco and Baku, one-off street circuits, really slow speed where the Ferraris are very strong. So there isn't that much slow speed corners in France, especially compared to Monaco. So the Ferraris won't be that strong, and that's why Leclerc's so far down. Do you think Norris will overtake Perez? I don't think Norris will overtake Perez. Perez is driving very well. Unfortunately, he's had a few mistakes, but we'll have to wait and see. I think he'll stay ahead of Norris, though. To be completely honest with you. Hamilton on pole. Is that your prediction? I think Hamilton could get pole. He'll have to do the thing where he puts all of his laps together. Thanks, Jesse, for the subscription. Jesse, I don't know. So Tsunoda didn't have so basically, Tsunoda just spun on turn 1. Basically, he just had too much oversteer and then he just crashed. So that's why there is a red flag for Tsunoda. He went into turn 1, turned in too violently, the rear end just spun around and he crashed into the barrier. If Max left Red Bull, I think if Max left Red Bull, the only team he would go would be Mercedes, or any team that's at the top, so yeah. Alright, so do you think it's a light red flag? Yeah, it won't take very, very long. They just have to take Tsunoda's car onto the truck, and then we'll be underway very, very soon, so don't need to worry for that. You voted for Lewis in the poll. Oh wow, we've got 268 votes, and we've got 268 viewers. Wow. If you guys haven't voted already, then be sure to do so. Yeah. What am I drinking? Oh, I'm just drinking water. Just got a bit thirsty. So, yeah. That's what I've been doing. And if you guys haven't liked the stream as well, then be sure to do that because it'll help out the channel. Yeah, Horner would never let Max go. Like he's such a talented driver, and he's probably one of the best in like the entirety of like motorsport. So it'll take some a lot of convincing. There'll have to be some like Red Bull will have to go down to like last in out of everyone for Max to leave and for Christian Horner to let him leave. So yeah. Yuki radio. Well, I've played the radio already. I'll just play it again though.
No gear. I can go first gear. No, somehow.
So yeah, Yuki's just stuck in first. Yuki's stuck in neutral basically. So that's what's been happening to Yuki. Wow, we've already got 300 viewers. Cool. So just, why is there a red flag? There is a red flag because Yuki Tsunoda has just crashed in turn 1. He's turned in too violently and then lost the car basically. The session will restart in literally 1 minute. So yeah, guys, don't need to leave. Session's restarting in 1 minute. I think Bottas does have a good chance at pole because he's been performing quite well. Max has been performing really well, but we'll have to wait and see because Bottas is usually very, very strong at quali. Can we have the tyre info? Everyone who is currently out is on the mediums. So, oh no, it's on the soft. Sorry, I mean everyone out is on the mediums. Yeah. Is there a delay between the chat and what's going up? Yeah, I don't know. It's because I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so you got so there is a bit of a delay. I don't know. I might change it back so I just stream on YouTube, but we'll have to wait and see. As if it's getting too annoying, then I might change it just to YouTube, but we'll have to wait and see. If you guys are on Twitch, then I'm F1 Gamer on YouTube, so yeah. Yuki hadn't. That was Yuki's first flying lap, so he crashed on his first flying lap, so that's why he. That's what happened. All right, so we've got green flag now. Green flag. So Yuki wasn't in any position. He was just there. All right, so we've got green flag now. Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, and Giovinazzi and Gasly and Ricciardo and Sainz. Oh, I've already said Sainz. Well, yeah, all of those drivers are coming out, as you guys can see them coming out onto the track now. So yeah. If Lewis Hamilton leaves Mercedes, I think Lewis Hamilton would go. I think if Lewis Hamilton leaves Mercedes, I think he might just retire, to be completely honest with you. Yeah. Valtteri, James, hold your position, yeah. Well, we'll see. If Hamilton is not performing well whatsoever, then I think Mercedes will let Bottas overtake him. Alright, so everyone is Leclerc, Sainz, Russell, Gasly, Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Norris, Bottas, Vettel, Raikkonen, Stroll, Hamilton, Ocon, Latifi, Verstappen, Perez. So everyone is out on the track except for Schumacher. Schumacher's out now. So everyone's out on the track except for Tsunoda because Tsunoda's had his little accident. So yeah. Yeah, bit tired right now, so but hopefully I don't fall asleep in tomorrow's race. It won't get that boring, so yeah. Hello Gabriel. Alright, so Leclerc starts his lap, so does Sainz, so does Russell, and yep, Giovinazzi, Gasly and Ricciardo are very, very close next to each other, but we'll have to wait and see if they get affected by DRS. Get affected by dirty air. But if they are too close, then they'll also gain down the back straight, so yeah. So Gasly is now going into turn one. It's very important, if you guys weren't here before, it's very important to not get wheel spin here, because if you overheat the tyres even slightly towards the end of the lap in the third sector, you'll have very, very little grip in the tyres. So yeah. All right, we've got some team radio from Valtteri Bottas, so I will play that. Actually, I'll put the little graphic up as well because I've got a little Bottas graphic. Here we go.
To work those fronts.
Right, so that was basically the team radio saying that Bottas doesn't have enough front tire temperature. So yeah. Yeah, my day's been going alright. Are we going to start? Yeah, the qualifying is underway right now, as you guys can see on the track. So yeah, quickest first sector has been set by Bottas, and yeah, Bottas with the quickest first sector. Very, very quick from him. Verstappen is still yet to complete the first sector. He's started his lap now, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Russell sets the fastest middle sector. Bottas is about to finish his middle sector now, so we'll wait and see if Russell has still got the fastest lap time. But yeah, Bottas, as expected, steals the fastest middle sector off Russell. And here we go. So Sainz has got the fastest third sector, 4/10 quicker than Leclerc, and he is a full 9/10 quicker than Leclerc over the course of the whole lap. So Sainz is really outperforming Leclerc. Leclerc's had a really bad lap here. Russell's gone ahead of him. Gasly goes P1 with the fastest third sector time. Vettel's got the quickest middle sector. Vettel was struggling in the middle sector in FP3, but now he's quickest in the middle sector. Let's go. Ricciardo with the quickest third sector now up into P2. Bottas down in P8. He's about to cross the line now, so we'll wait and see where that lap time takes him. Bottas goes P1, 2/10 quicker than Gasly with a purple first sector, so yeah. Really good job from Seb. Oh wow, we've got 350 viewers. Wow, this is like pretty high. If you guys haven't liked the stream, then be sure to do so. And if you guys haven't voted either, then be sure to do that as well. Alright, we've got some Pierre Gasly team radio, so I will play that.
Good job on the third lap. That was good.
Yeah, the team is also confirming that Gasly's lap was very, very good. What an epic lap from Gasly. Thanks Clayton Eduardo for the subscription. Like he's gone P3 here, just 2/10 behind Hamilton. Oh my god, Verstappen goes 6/10 quicker. What a lap from Verstappen. And Perez also goes quicker than both Mercedes. Red Bull are flying. Wow, look at this. Yeah, but really good lap from Gasly. P5 in an AlphaTauri, which isn't performing that well. So Tsunoda also could have done that, but unfortunately he crashed out. Really good job from Max. I think this deserves some Super Max, as Rikus Henning has pointed out. So I will be playing some Super Max. So yeah. So, yeah, really good lap from Max. Stroll's time did get deleted, I can confirm, yep. He did extend track limit, so that's why his lap time has been deleted. Thanks, Joel, for the subscription. We've got 400 viewers. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button, really going to help out. But yeah, Max absolutely rapid, 0.6 quicker than Bottas and Hamilton. Bottas slightly edging out Hamilton 0.03 quicker, and Perez going 0.1 quicker than both Mercedes. But Verstappen absolutely flying like a rocket here. 0.5 quicker, one epic lap from him. Yeah, I mean, crazy, isn't it? We've got 7 minutes left in FP1. I mean, not FP1, in Q1, sorry. Yeah, sheesh from him. We've got some Bottas team radio, so I will play that.
Lap 2 is going to be far off, so I don't recommend.
So box,
And we
box,
know
box.
Hotspot as well, so.
Yeah, so Bottas said his lap was far off, so it wasn't a perfect lap from him, but still, Verstappen going 0.5 quicker. Thanks, Brit Spice, for the subscription. So yeah, really good lap from him. So let's read out everyone else. We've just been focusing on the top guys. So really good lap from Gasly going up to P5. Norris in P6, also good job from him. Vettel P7, amazing performance from him. Don't know where Stroll would have been with his deleted lap time. Looks like he was also performing rather quick compared to all the other drivers. So he could have been up there with Vettel, but unfortunately he got his lap time deleted. Yeah, he was quicker than Vettel in the third sector actually, but slower in the first two. But good job from Ocon outperforming Alonso at his home race. So good job from him. How is Seb so fast? I mean, Seb is just Seb, you know. Seb is the king. Yeah. As you guys can tell, I'm a Seb Vettel fan, so if I do say anything a bit over the top, it's just because I'm passionate. Oh no, I'm a fanboy, not just passionate. If you guys know that reference, then be sure to let me know in the chat. Ricardo P10, so he hasn't gained that much performance on Norris as McLaren had hoped. McLaren had hoped that he would be closer, but unfortunately he wasn't. Thanks Dana Art for the subscription. Leclerc down in P12 did not hook a good lap up together. He did a second flying lap and got into P12 on a second. So his tyres were slightly off, but still a big difference. Well, it was only 0.2 of a gap between Sainz and Leclerc. So good job from him. Okay, so Hamilton puts in a lap now. Goes 0.2. Oh, so Hamilton's pulled it out of the bag here. Hamilton is 0.2 behind Verstappen and 0.3 quicker than Perez. So Hamilton has been able to do his magic again and pull out another really good lap. So that's a good job from him. If you guys haven't hit the like button, then be sure to do so. If you haven't subscribed, then be sure to do so. Planning on hitting 3.5k this weekend. It'd be pretty cool if we could do that. So yeah. Anyway, back to the stream. So it was only Hamilton that went out, and he has gone into P2. So good job from him. But yeah, how's Ricardo? Ricardo hasn't been performing as McLaren expected. McLaren hoped that he would be a bit quicker, but unfortunately, he hasn't been able to make any significant inroads on Lando's pace here. Yeah, I mean, Aston did not seem as competitive as Alpine, and Vettel's gone ahead of them. But if you guys look at it, it's so close. Thanks, Davi Bar. Alright, that's a really long name. Thanks, Davi, for the subscription. So if you guys look from P8 all the way down to P12, there's only a 1/10 gap between P8 and P12. So the midfield is very tight here. Amazing job from Schumacher being in P14. Absolutely crazy job from him. If he can get out of Q2, that'll be absolutely amazing. Yeah, we've got 425 votes. Wow, 500 viewers. That's crazy. If you guys haven't hit the like button, be sure to do so. But yeah. Radio for Stroll. I have some Alonso radio. Unfortunately, I don't have any Stroll radio. So I will play the Alonso radio. Thanks, TRG-GHOSTRIDER, for the subscription.
On the understeer inside, but the position we went out of the garage was terrible.
Right, so Alonso's saying that he has a bit of understeer, which is to be expected because the tyres weren't that up to temperature. Stroll had his lap time deleted, so that's what's happening. So that's why he's down there. We've got some Hamilton radio as well. One sec, I'll play that. And he was saying the team put him out in the wrong place to get a good lap in. He didn't have any clean air, so yeah. Oh, hello, Leo Gates. Nice to see that you're back. I will play the Hamilton team radio. Thanks, Lost Gamer, for the subscription. Right, here we go.
So that's P2, Verstappen P1, just over 2/10. Mainly straight line differences to Verstappen.
Alright, so from Hamilton's team, we've got info that Red Bull have been gaining in a straight line. So Red Bull have really quick straight line performance. They've been able to reduce some downforce and get some top end performance here. So good job from Red Bull, especially the Honda guys putting in so much performance. Yeah, Hamilton might be feeling the pressure. We'll have to wait and see if he can continue putting up this quick pace into Q3. So Vettel is starting his lap now with 1 minute 45 in the session to go. Russell is starting his lap. Well, we've got Russell, Giovinazzi, Latifi, Mazepin, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Ricciardo, Stroll, Leclerc, Alonso, Sainz, Ocon, Gasly in that order going to start their lap. So maybe Gasly will be able to finish his lap. We'll have to wait and see. It is like Ferrari 2019, but Honda have been doing it fairly unlike Ferrari, but still really good job from those guys. So yeah, Vettel improves his first sector time, so there has been positive track evolution throughout the track. So everyone's lap times will be improving. So I'll have to wait and see if Schumacher can still hold it in. You know, that would be absolutely crazy if Schumacher can get Q2. That would be amazing. Yeah. You think they'll be able to get into 129s? I think they'll be able to get into the 130s for sure. Maybe not 129s. Thanks, Joe, for the subscription. Alright, so... Right. Everyone's been setting green sectors, really. So it's track is definitely improving. We'll have to wait and see who improves the most. Vettel has an absolutely epic first sector time, though. With in the 122s, whereas everyone else is in the 123s. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. All right, someone has had an issue. We'll have to wait and see if anyone's had an issue. Well, who's had the issue really? It looks like it. Oh, okay, we've got a red flag again. I think the session will be over, but I will let you know as soon as I can on why we have an issue and who has the issue here. Yeah, yellow flag, red flag now. There's only 22 seconds of the session left, so by the looks of it, we probably won't have a restart to the session. So this will be it. So Schumacher actually makes it through. Oh my god! Well, we'll have to confirm on that. But if Mick's crashed. Well, but he made it into Q2, I guess. But he won't be able to crash. I guess. I mean, he won't be able to take part in Q2 if he's crashed. So yeah. Right, so I will let you know. Check the score. Stroll's out. Yeah, Stroll is out, unfortunately. Vettel's having really good pace, so maybe Stroll could have done something good, but we'll have to wait and see. But here, oh, we've got a green flag again. Okay, so it might be the session's over, or we have Q2 starting, but yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like bittersweet for Mick Schumacher here. He did get into Q2, but unfortunately he crashed and will not be able to take part in Q2, which is just a bit unfortunate, really. He did get into Q2 with a really good lap, so yeah. How long until qualifying is over? Well, we have Q2 and then Q3 left. Q2 is 15 minutes and Q3 is 12 minutes, so yeah, 27 minutes, so yeah. Oh wow, everyone subscribed. We've got so many people who subscribe. Thank you everyone for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. 600 viewers, this is crazy. Yeah. So everyone's coming back to the pits now. So the people who have been eliminated are Sonoda because he crashed out. Stroll because he had his lap time deleted. Mazepin because he just has no pace. Raikkonen unfortunately couldn't put a lap together properly. Latifi is also out. Russell is through now into Q2, and so is Schumacher. So really good from those guys. How far do you think Vettel can get in qualifying? I mean, looking at this performance, I think Vettel might be able to get into top 10. I think what happens is Ferrari were very good at the slow speed circuits like Baku and Monaco, like street circuits basically, and they aren't that good at traditional circuits, so like normal F1 racing circuits. So that might be why they are don't have that much performance. So it isn't like anything unexpected kind of thing. So, yep. Thanks Shane for the subscription. I do appreciate it. All right, so I think we're back to green flag. Thanks Jack for the subscription. Okay. Did Mazepin spin yet? No, but he is out of Q1. So, yeah. So I mean, there is nothing amazing from that, is it really? Guys, if I miss your name during the stream for subscribing, at the end of the stream I will thank everyone. I've got a list of everyone who's just subscribed, so I will thank everyone. So be sure to sorry if I missed it, but there's just so much going on right now. So yeah, Q2 is starting in like 2 minutes now. So yeah, we will be underway. Thanks Spencer for subscribing. So yeah. Oh wow, 86 likes. I think this might be one of the best live streams I've had on for qualifying ever, really. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed, then be sure to do so. Yeah, it is kind of weird to see Vettel in Aston Martin suit because we're so used to seeing him in red. When do you think Ferrari will be the best again? I think 2022 is a very high chance that they could do it because they've switched all resources now, according to a news article. They've switched all resources over to 2022 and they're not developing this car anymore. So yeah, the channel is growing. Yeah, it's very, 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 very nice. Thanks Fen for the subscription. Okay, I'm gonna play some Mick Schumacher team radio. So Mick Schumacher has crashed. So just remember this. There's like 2 minutes till Q2 starts. Thanks Rafa-san for the subscription.
Oh, about sorry about that.
It's okay, buddy. Put it back together.
Alright, yeah, so Schumacher just said sorry about the crash, and he said the team was just going to put the car back together, but yeah. So basically he just spun off and he has damaged the suspension and the rear of the car, so yeah. That is unfortunate, but he did get into Q2, so yeah. What do I think about the switch between Bottas and Russell? I think there is a quite high chance that might happen. Not during the season, but maybe at the end of the season. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks Anna Mary Jenkins. I do really appreciate all the support. So yeah, thanks. I do appreciate. Thank you, Anna. Alpine, yeah, I think Alpine are also experimenting slightly with the front wings. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Schumacher is under a lot of pressure, but he did get into Q2, so that's good from him. Yeah. You think Verstappen's got it in the bag, but Hamilton did pull out a really, really quick lap, so I'll have to wait and see if Verstappen or Hamilton, if either of them got it in the bag, or it might just be very, very close. But yeah, that is very true. Verstappen is very, very quick in the third sector, so yeah. Thanks for the subscription, Merkin King. Alright, so Q2 will be starting in like 2 minutes or so. So, nowhere to go right now. Yeah, it's just not Stroll's day today. Unfortunately, he just didn't get it out because his lap time was deleted. Any chance to see Mick in red? I mean, problem is here, right? Mick Schumacher is in the Ferrari driver academy, so therefore he should technically drive for Ferrari at some point. But Leclerc is very young, and so is Sainz. Both of them are driving very, very well. So there might not be a chance for Mick to drive for Ferrari, you know? So yeah, Alpine have got a lot of aero upgrades, yeah. So hopefully they'll be able to perform well. They're slightly below Aston Martin right now, so yeah. Quali is not over. We have Q2 and Q3 left to go, and then Quali will finish after Q2 and Q3. Oh wow, we're only 4 likes away from hitting 100. If you guys haven't hit the like button, then be sure to do so. It really will help out. Yeah. Well, 560 viewers. Okay, so Norris is lining up at the end of the pit lane, so Q2 will be starting very, very soon. Mick is P14. So yeah. He does make it through. He will be starting, but he'll be starting in that position, but unfortunately he can't take part in Q3, so yeah. Norris and Ricciardo both queuing up at the end of the pit lane to try and get like a quick lap. Okay, so maybe this is why Schumacher had it. Schumacher had the highest top speed out of anyone with 326 kilometers an hour. And the other closest highest was Giovinazzi. Yeah. So Schumacher was just running very low downforce and very quick straight line speed. And that's how he made it into Q2. So good job from him, but unfortunately he was running lower downforce, so didn't have that much grip. So yeah. Any thoughts on who will be at pole? I think it will be either Verstappen, Hamilton, or Bottas, but that's probably like any race ever. So I think I'm going to say Verstappen for pole. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Norris is out of the pits. So is Gasly. So is Sainz. So is Ricciardo. So is Leclerc. Those guys are out of the pits right now. I will take these guys off the thing because they don't need to be here anymore. They're out. All right, and maybe I can make it a bit bigger. Is that a bit too big? Yeah, I think it is. Actually, I think this is fine. Let me know if it's a bit awkward, but yeah, just it shouldn't be too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Do you think Max will win the championship? I mean, this is the alright. Max could win the championship. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to talk about quality right now. Not Bottas, Norris, Gasly, Sainz, Ricciardo, Leclerc, and Giovinazzi, and Hamilton, and probably Verstappen and Perez, all out on the medium tyres here. So yeah, it looks like the tyre wear around this circuit will be very, very high. So that's why the drivers are trying to like start the medium tyres comparatively to everything else. So yeah. There we go. Alright. So Q2 is underway now. We have the only drivers who aren't yet to come out are Ocon, Alonso, and Schumacher. Schumacher won't be coming out because he's crashed. So yeah. Yeah, Danny Rick hasn't been having the best of performances. He is very talented, but unfortunately hasn't been able to adapt to the McLaren car very, very well. So yeah. But I guess that is a skill of good drivers adapting to different situations where they haven't previously been. So hopefully he'll be able to adapt. We have some team radio from Daniel Ricciardo actually. Speak of him, and he will. Well, we've got some team radio, so I'll just play that.
The key thing now is to focus on getting these tyres warm to start the lap. You'll need a slightly harder out lap for the medium.
Okay, so it's just that.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, so the medium tyres need a lot more warming up to do because obviously they're harder tyres, so they need more temperature in them. So yeah, will Vettel win the championship? I don't think Vettel will win the championship. Very unfortunate. How bad is Mick's crash? I think they broke the rear wing and the front left suspension, so it's not too much damage. I don't think they'll have to change the gearbox. Thanks Fabricio for subscription, and Stefano and Agung and Iceman Airsoft PH. Alright, so we are fully underway in qualifying now. Gasly with a quick. Sainz with the quickest first sector. Gasly with the quickest middle sector. Sainz is about to. No, Gasly still keeps his middle sector. George Russell's the only guy out on softs. Yeah. Why is the Alpine not out yet? Alpine don't have a spare set of tyres because they used it in Q2, so that's why they are not going out yet. Gasly goes P1, first person to cross the line. Thanks Martin for the subscription. And now we have Norris crossing the line, who goes slightly below him, 2/10 below Gasly. So Gasly performing very well at his home race as well. Norris 2/10 behind. Ricciardo 2/10 behind Norris. So yeah, Leclerc quickest third sector, splits the McLarens. Norris has lap time deleted, very unfortunate for him. Sainz in P1, 2/10 quicker than Gasly, also quicker than Bottas. So very good lap from Sainz here. He did get his tyres switched up very, very quickly. Had the quickest first sector, so that's a good indicator that he got his tyres up to temp very, very quick. And here we go, Hamilton P4. So Sainz has beat both of the Mercedes somehow on the medium tyres, which is very odd to see. Verstappen now crosses the line, and Verstappen goes... P1. Okay, right, yeah. I just got a bit... didn't see where we went. So Verstappen goes P1, only 600 ahead of Sainz. Russell is in P11. Oh, alright, so Russell has a chance of getting Q3, but he's going to have to outperform, I think, Giovinazzi if he wants to get in. And don't forget Ocon and Alonso, and Norris are still yet to put in valid laps. So Perez goes ahead of Verstappen. Really good lap from Perez. Like crazy. He's gone quicker than Verstappen, who's gone quicker than Sainz. And Sainz has done an absolutely epic lap. We have some team radio from Pierre Gasly, so I will be playing that right now, and then we'll get back to the commentary.
So am I looking at the traffic?
We are good for
To slow
traffic.
down more?
We are good for traffic. Just do what you need now. Just do what you need. We are good for traffic.
So Gasly didn't have any traffic on his lap. Also put in a pretty good lap, split both Mercedes. So good lap from those guys. We'll have to wait and see. Sainz, I think, will definitely make it through on those mediums. Leclerc might have a bit of a tougher time. Vettel is also on the medium, so we'll wait and see who goes out on the softs next lap to try and to try and make sure they get into Q3. Ocon and Alonso are now coming out onto the track, so they have completely free track to try and put in a good solid lap in. Wow, we've got nearly 700 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit the like button, then be sure to do so. And if you guys haven't subscribed, then also be sure to do so, because I'm trying to hit 3.5k subs by the end of this weekend, end of this F1 weekend. I'm streaming next weekend. I stream every single weekend, and I also stream races and qualifying sessions. So yeah. Alright, so we've got some team ready from Lando Norris, Twitch gamer boy.
Our lap time was deleted. Track limits turn 6.
Yep, so Norris's lap time has been deleted, and that is why he is down in P12 without a lap time. Yeah, Perez is in a very good position for sure. Wow, everyone's subscribed. We've got 700 viewers, like crazy. I think that's the highest we've ever got. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. So now we've got Alonso starting his lap. Oh no, Alonso's about to finish his lap now, and yeah. Do you think Checo has a chance of winning tomorrow? I think he does. Yeah, he does have very good race pace, and the tyre management is quite important around this circuit, so he does have a chance of doing it. Thanks, Carser, for subscribing. And now we have Alonso going in P7, Ocon P9, and Vettel P10, and Ricciardo has the potential of being knocked out. So Ricciardo could get knocked out of Q2, which would be rather unfortunate, so yeah. But it is very, very close, very, very tight. If you guys look from P5 down, P5 down to P12, we have a 3/10 gap, so very, very close here. Hamilton goes P1. Alright, so very quick lap from Hamilton. On his second flying lap on the thing, he's got a 1:30.9, so very quick from him. Thank you for subscribing, Gunnar the Gamer and Smosh. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, hopefully all of you guys decide to tune in for tomorrow's live stream, because if I have 700 viewers starting out the stream, that will be a very, very epic stream indeed. But Amazing lap from Hamilton, goes P1 quicker than both Verstappen and Perez by 200ths of a second for Perez's case. So very, very quick from him. Really good job as well. So yeah. Why is Bottas slow? I don't know. It's just Bottas things, you know. Just unfortunately being rather off the pace, which is rather unfortunate, but yeah. Thanks, Count Morbid, for the subscription. Hello, Jen Stinger. Yeah. Well, qualifying is up actually, and very good performance from Hamilton. So maybe Hamilton could get pole. So maybe our predictions are all wrong. Maybe we are Verstappen fans. I think we are actually. We've got majority of our fans are Verstappen. Well, no, we've got quite a few Hamilton fans, but we'll have to wait and see. Yes, Lewis did go back to the previous actually. Well, he wanted to. I don't know if he actually did. So yeah. But Hamilton now boxing now. So we've got some team radio from Alonso. So I'll play that.
Yeah, more time to come. Let's go in the second run.
So Alonso says there's more time to come. Yeah, this is like the highest I've ever got on a qualifying stream, which is absolutely epic. So yeah, maybe we could hit 1,000 on a quali stream. That would be like the highest ever. How long is left? There's 4 minutes 18 seconds left. And Alonso is saying that there's more time to be gained on his flying laps. So he didn't have a perfect lap, and he thinks there's more time. So Alpine definitely do have more time in the bank to like get out and see if they can make it into Q3 on medium tyres. So yeah, how much time is remaining? It says right there at the top. It might be a bit small, but it says 3 minutes 50. So yeah, is Bottas improving? I mean, not exactly. He hasn't been doing the best performances, if we're being completely honest here. He was very strong in practice, but unfortunately couldn't carry that pace through into qualifying. Stroll is out because his lap time got deleted on Q1, and then he couldn't finish another lap because Schumacher crashed. Thanks, Alexandra. Do appreciate it. If you just ask me for tyre info, basically it keeps switching around. So now we've got currently top speed here. Ocon and Gasly have both got highest top speed of 237 kilometers per hour. So it keeps switching around. So yeah. Alright, so we have some radio from Leclerc. I will play that. Actually, I think I've got a Leclerc little graphic as well. Yep.
It's tricky. Yeah, we'll try on medium.
Copy medium.
Okay, so Leclerc is out on the medium tyres, and the team says that he needs 3 to 4 tenths more of performance if he wants to make it through, which is going to be pretty difficult. So yeah, has Hamilton's regime ended? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. What happened to Verstappen? Basically, his just lap time wasn't quick enough. I didn't think his tyres were up to temperature properly, so that's what happened, basically. So Giovinazzi is the only person out on softs. Oh no, Giovinazzi, Ricciardo, Perez are all out on softs. So yeah, 2 more minutes till Q3 starts. We'll have Q2 ends and then Q3 will start. So yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we've got some team radio from Ricciardo. I will play that. Just need to turn the volume down so you guys stay intact.
So Daniel, I think looking at that, 2 tenths from the tyre sounds like we should go soft to make sure we get through.
Okay, so yeah, Ricciardo's out on soft. So the tyre info is Perez, Ricciardo, and Giovinazzi out on softs. Everyone else is out on mediums. Okay, so Russell's first starts flying lap. Now we've got Vettel, who's behind him. And let's see Vettel's first sector time. So Russell improves his first sector time. Vettel has a yellow first sector, so does not improve. Then we've got Leclerc and Sainz following up. Leclerc needs a 4/10 improvement if he wants to make it through. So it's going to be pretty touch and go, really. Yeah, I do say so yeah a lot. I was told this on a stream before. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Nico for sure Rosberg. I just say so yeah a lot. So yeah. But Gasly with the fastest first sector. Really quick performance from him. Thanks Joshua for the subscription. And yeah. Bottas is slower than Gasly in the first sector, so Gasly must have got some really good tyre temperature if he's put a first sector in like that. Yeah, Ropo is very, very true. I do say so yeah a lot. Bottas with the quickest middle sector, and then we have we'll have to wait and see. Vettel's going to go across the line now, see if he can make it through into Q3, and he does not. He starts P12 in tomorrow's race. Verstappen goes up into P. Thank you for the subscription on boring videos. Okay, so Leclerc goes P9. Very, very borderline Q2, Q3. Sainz P4. Giovinazzi is P13. Does not improve, unfortunately. Bottas goes P1. So he goes 2 tenths quicker than Hamilton. Alright, so Q1, we had the Red Bulls performing very, very quickly. First and second place. And now we've got the Mercedes going first and second place. So we'll have to wait and see for Q3 who can go and get first and second place, because that's going to be a proper close battle here. Ricciardo, well, Verstappen crosses the line now and he does not improve. Then we've got Alonso. Thanks Pietro Boffani for the subscription. Alonso goes across the line, P8, so he makes it through. Hamilton does not improve his lap. Oh, he improves his lap time, but could not beat Bottas. Perez goes across, and he also does not improve his lap time. Now, Ricciardo's the last one to cross the line, I think. Thanks, Emilio White, for the subscription. Ricciardo crosses the line, and does he make it through on the soft tyres? He does not improve, but he makes it through on the medium tyres. Okay, so really good job from him. Will Pirelli ruin it again? We'll have to wait and see if Pirelli... the tyres should hold up. There's a very high-speed corner after the chicane. First corner and third sector is very, very high speed. So, have to wait and see if the Pirelli tyres can hold up for that. But, yeah. The drivers eliminated are Ricciardo... Oh, no. Alonso... oh, my God. It's Ocon, Vettel, Giovinazzi, Russell, and Schumacher have been eliminated. And everyone else progresses through. So yeah, I said so yeah again. Oh my god, we should have a so yeah counter, and every time I say so yeah, you guys, like, I don't know, type something in the chat, like exclamation mark so yeah, and then it increases on the stream, just so we have a little so yeah counter, because I do say it a lot. Oh, okay, turn 11 was called the horseshoe. I see where that comes from. Yeah. Yeah. This is Q2, so Q3 will be starting very, very soon now, so yeah. Alright, so the drivers eliminated Ocon, Vettel, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Russell, and Schumacher. Oh yeah, no, it's totally fine, guys. Like, saying so yeah is just my thing, which is quite funny, but yeah, I totally don't mind if you guys say anything in the chat. Alright, so we've only got 10 people left in Quali right now. And Q3 will be starting very, very soon. So do not leave. We have Q3 underway in a minute or two. So yeah. What happened to Yuki? Yuki crashed in Q1. He had a bit of oversteer on the first corner. And then the rear end just flicked round, and then he had a crash in the barrier. So that's why he's out. Yeah. We'll remember you when I get big. Well, hopefully the channel keeps on growing. Hopefully we can hit 3.5k. I will actually check, in fact, how many subscribers we're on now. See if we can hit 3.5k by this weekend. Yeah, we are on 3.2k. Very well. We're only 4 subscribers away from 3.2k, but yeah. So hopefully we can hit 3.5k by the end of the stream. Thank you everyone who has subscribed. Do appreciate it. So yeah, Ricardo. Oh yeah, Ricardo's made it in. Oh hello, Multi Ninja 888. Nice to see that you're back. Ricardo did make it in, and he also made it in on medium tires. So he does have a good strategy for tomorrow's race. So good job from Ricardo. Unfortunately, still not up to the exact same pace as Norris, but he's hanging in there really, and he is improving. So yeah. Hello, Paige. I guess. What do you think of Yuki's performance? I think Yuki's been doing a good job, but I think he needs to tone down how much he pushes because he just pushes a bit too hard. Alright, so we've got some team radio from Sebastian Vettel. If it plays. There we go.
Sorry there, but just didn't have the same grip as the left. Struggling a lot with the front, but the left this time more than before.
Okay, so Vettel was just saying that he was struggling with the front tyres he's struggling on the front tyres basically, and that's why he didn't have enough grip. So Ricciardo slowed down in the last sector is so because how it works in Q2, whichever lap you set your quickest lap on in Q2 is what you start, is whatever tyres you set your quickest lap on, is those are the tyres that you start the race on. And then that's why Ricciardo slowed down, because he wanted to start on the medium tyres rather than the soft tyres. So yeah. How many times does he say so yeah a lot? How many numbers will the so yeah counter be? A lot. How many viewers realizes the yeah a lot? How many viewers there should be? A lot. Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well. Okay, so Checo is starting on the medium tyres. I'm fairly sure Checo is starting on the medium tyres. Thank you Dolphin Gaming for the subscription. My favourite team is Aston Martin, and I'm a Vettel fan, so you can take of that what you will. So I was very happy last weekend when Vettel got his podium. Also, if you guys haven't seen the short video that I put out just this morning, a few hours ago, it was Here Comes Sebastian Vettel. I thought it was a nice little video. So after the stream, be sure to check it out. So yeah. Well, hopefully Verstappen can win. Actually, we've had the votes. The people have spoken, and 59% of the people think that Verstappen is going to win. 26% of people think Verstappen's going to get pole, and then 20. Yeah, so quali is not over. We have Q3 left, and it will be underway very, very soon. So yeah. Oh my god, I said so yeah again. Anyway. Hello Mandar, Hadap. No, Q3 is not over yet. We have Q3 still to go. Yeah. Can I explain the race strategy? So the race strategy, as far as I can tell, is start on the mediums and then pit onto the hards, and then you will. And that's the strategy basically. If you start on the softs, then you're gonna have to go very slow in the first stint and pit early, and then manage the hard tyres as well. So it's probably best to start on the medium tyres, which is what most of the drivers have done. Gasly made it through. I mean, Gasly's starting now. The Soya counter would be at least at 300. Yeah, maybe it would. I would see. I'll actually look into that. See if we can. Get a so yeah counter, so every time I say so yeah, you guys can type exclamation mark so yeah in the chat, and we will get a little counter. Alright, so we've got Ocon's team radio, and then I'll start commentary on Q3.
The car just didn't feel as it did on the soft for some reason. Let's see why.
Okay, so Ocon was saying the soft tyres don't feel the same as the medium tyres, and the team was just saying it's all good because he's starting P11, so he will have a very good chance of starting with medium tyres and having a good performance. Thanks Exotic for the subscription. Okay. F1 2021 is coming out 16th of July, and I will be playing it on this channel. So yeah, if you guys are interested, then be sure to subscribe. There is 12 minutes of time in Q3. So the drivers who have come out, Gasly, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Sainz, Norris have come out of the pits. So has Alonso. So neither of the two top teams have come out. You hope Verstappen gets pole. Alright, so, guys, since you've watched the whole of Q1 and Q2, then I think you guys should all put a prediction into the chat of who you think's going to get pole. So 10 minutes till we find out who gets pole, but I think you guys should put your predictions into the chat right now, and then we'll scroll up after we see. So yeah. What's my name? Unfortunately, I cannot tell you that yet. I might be thinking of changing my channel name to what my real life name is, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe if I hit 10k subs by the end of the year, I will change my channel name to what my real name is, but not going to tell you guys just yet. Just we'll have a face reveal and a name reveal if I hit 10k before the end of the year. So yeah, you think? Okay, so we've got more Verstappens than Hamiltons for pole. We've got one Bottas. Baba Yaga asked me to say his name, so I don't know why, but you know. Alright, so back to quali. Everyone is on the soft tyres except for Ricciardo and Alonso, who are just setting a banker lap on the mediums. Gasly has started his first flying lap now, and yep. You think Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Norris, Ricciardo? Okay. Oh, we've got some team radio from Fernando Alonso. I will be playing that very soon. I'll play that now, actually.
Cars are well spread out, so I don't expect any traffic in the last few corners.
Okay, so Alonso is not getting any traffic. Oh, we're actually so close to hitting 900, 1,000 actually. Well, we could hit 900 and then we could hit 1,000 viewers on a quali stream, which would be one of the highest actually. You think Bottas? All right, so Bottas goes P1, actually. Oh, I think everyone's going for a double warm-up lap. Interesting. No one is setting a flying lap just yet. Everyone's going for a double warm-up lap. So here we go. Gasly's starting his first actual flying lap. Oh, I said we might hit 900 and we've hit 900 viewers. Crazy. Cool. So Gasly sets his first lap now with a 1:31.4, fastest in the third sector, and yeah. Ricciardo crosses the line, goes P2, 2 tenths behind him. So Ricciardo's still not with the greatest of pace. Gasly gets his lap time deleted. Leclerc up to P1 now, 1 tenth ahead of Ricciardo. And now Sainz crosses the line. Sainz goes 4 tenths quicker than Leclerc. Absolutely epic lap from Sainz. Sainz is doing really well here, outperforming Leclerc, and he's only been at Ferrari for a while, like 6 races now. So yeah, Norris has just gone ahead of Leclerc and Alonso. Alonso goes up to P3, so really tight midfield battle here. Alonso putting in really quick laps. Alonso's just done it on the mediums. Excuse me. Okay. Alonso has just gone 4 tenths of a second slower than Sainz, and he's done it on medium. So imagine what he does on softs. You know, crazy lap from him. Verstappen goes 1:30.3, and Perez goes 1:30.8. Bottas goes 1:31.1, and Hamilton crosses the line and goes 1:30.7. So, you guys, everyone who predicted Verstappen, by the looks of you, by the looks of this, Verstappen may be on pole. Stop the count, red flags, yeah. Well, Leclerc P8 right now. Doesn't look like he's going to get pole this weekend, unfortunately. But so, Verstappen P1, Hamilton P2, Perez P3, Bottas P4. We could get a very interesting race here with the strategy, and could see who could do like the better strategy, basically. Yeah. But really quick lap from Verstappen. So if Verstappen gets pole, we'll play some Supermax music for sure. And yeah. And everyone's coming back in, so we'll have to see if any drivers did double warm-up lap and that helped them, because I think Verstappen did do a double warm-up lap because he came out quite early and then went and put his laps in. So there's quite a high chance that a double warm-up lap might help. Does Hamilton get another lap? Yes, we have 5 minutes left of the session, so Hamilton, Perez, Bottas, everyone's boxing now. They'll be refilling the cars with fuel, just enough to get around 3 laps of the circuit, and we will be underway very, very soon. They'll be refilling the fuel, putting a new fresh set of tyres on, and yeah. So highest top speed here is Alonso and Verstappen. So we already know that the Red Bulls is very, very quick in a straight line, with 328 kilometers per hour. Mercedes, both Mercedes on 326 kilometers an hour, and Perez only one kilometer an hour behind Verstappen. So top speed very, very close here. Max is doing a very good job, and yeah, Gasly is the only person who's got his lap time deleted. We are so close to 1,000 actually. Yeah, 977 viewers. Yeah, I mean if we could hit 1,000, that would be absolutely crazy. But 4 minutes 32 seconds left of quali. We have some team radio from Charles Leclerc, so I will I'll play that.
So much with those fronts. So much.
Copy, understood.
Alright, so Leclerc is saying he's struggling with his front tyres. He just won't be able to get enough temperature. Maybe the solution is to do a double warm lap. We'll have to wait and see. Qualifying is same as the championship positions. Oh yeah, that is true actually, yeah. Didn't see that. Verstappen will win the championship, fingers crossed. I think loads of people are hoping for Verstappen to win the championship. Maybe just a little bit of a break of Hamilton winning every single time. So yeah. Oh, we've hit 3.2k subs. So yeah, the aim for this weekend is 3.5k, as I've put in the little sub goal thing at the bottom of the screen. 3 minutes left of quali now, 3 minutes 30 seconds. And yeah. So I think Verstappen will get pole position here, because looking at the sector times, we see Verstappen and Hamilton basically matching each other in the first sector. In the second sector, Verstappen's a tenth quicker. Thanks Darwin for the subscription. And then we have Verstappen 3 tenths quicker in the third sector. Like wow! Thanks Anui Sally for the subscription. So yeah, we're so close to hitting 1,000 viewers. 983. So close. Okay. And yeah, so it's looking rather good. Rather good indeed. Verstappen loses to Hamilton in the same car. I think Verstappen would win actually, but we'd have to. That's just my opinion. So you know, we'll wait and see. We shall wait and see indeed. Okay, we are going underway now. Gasly, first person out, Leclerc out behind him, Alonso, then Sainz, both McLarens, both Red Bulls, and then both Mercedes at the end of the pit lane. At the end of the thing. Yeah, we hit 1,000. Oh, we have hit 1,000. Wow, thank you everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Okay. Honda needs to rethink, needs exclusive electric engines. Yeah, I mean, Honda, I mean, I think Red Bull can take over Honda, but yeah, crazy. Crazy indeed. Okay, so this is it. Final runs of Q3 now. Gasly out on track, and he was starting the flying laps. Okay, so going into turn 1 now, very important to not to get too much oversteered. The off-camber turn 2, very easy to spin there, especially with the changing wind directions. and then we have Leclerc going into turn 1 now. Gasly going into turn 3. It's very, very quick left, right. So got to be careful there not to upset the balance of the car. And yeah. Alright, how much time is left in Q3? We've got 50 seconds left. Verstappen is now starting his lap. Then Perez going through. Gasly's going down the long back straight here. Going into the chicane. Very important to pick your braking point very early, because it's very, very important here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Adam. I really do appreciate it. You're doing 3D modeling. That is actually really cool. I'd actually like to learn 3D modeling at some time. But yeah. So Verstappen starting his flying lap. Sainz goes quickest in the first sector with a 1:22.4, which is absolutely rapid. Now we'll wait and see what Verstappen can pull out on the first sector. Verstappen does a 1:22.4 as well. So Verstappen's got the quickest first sector here. Then we've got Perez coming through into the first sector. He's only 15 milliseconds behind. Now we've got Bottas coming into the middle, completing his first sector. Bottas's first sector time is a 1:20. Bottas is 2 milliseconds behind Verstappen. This is going to be very, very interesting. And Hamilton goes quicker than Verstappen by 25 milliseconds. So this is so close here. We're talking milliseconds gap between the first sector here. So Verstappen now sets the purple first middle sector. Then Perez right behind him. He goes slightly. He goes 2/10 behind. So Verstappen's had a good first sector, middle sector here. Perez had a worse middle sector, and we've got Bottas with the same middle sector as Perez and Hamilton. So Verstappen gained 2/10 in the middle sector on all of the other drivers, so very, very quick here. Gasly up into P5, what a lap from him. Leclerc P6, Sainz P3, epic lap. Verstappen goes into the 129s. Wow, what a lap. Okay, so now we've got Perez crossing the line. Perez makes it into P2, 5/10 behind Verstappen. Bottas goes P2 ahead of Perez, and Hamilton crosses the line, and Hamilton goes P2. So it is Verstappen first, Hamilton second, Bottas third, and Perez fourth. So since Verstappen got pole, I think we have to play some Supermax here, guys. So okay, absolutely epic from those. Okay, so I'll play the radio. We've got some Verstappen radio, so I will play that indeed. Let's put the little Verstappen graphic up.
Just have a quick look on the left front of the front wing.
Okay, so Verstappen might have damaged part of his front wing going over a bit of a curb, but yeah, really good lap from Verstappen. Goes into the 129. Someone asked me if they would go into the 129s, and they did. They did. I said they wouldn't, but they did. So really good lap from Verstappen. Oh, oops, what's just happened there? I don't know why that's just happened. But that is it. Q3 qualifying is over, and the standings are Verstappen P1, Hamilton P2, Bottas P3. Bottas has recovered very well, only 1/10 behind Hamilton, so hopefully he can have a good race and get back on form. Perez P4, not good enough from him, kind of 5/10 off Verstappen, not quick enough really, kind of what Albon was doing, but hopefully he can have some good race pace like he usually does. Then Sainz P5, really good from him, outperforming Leclerc, and he didn't have that much confidence in the car, so that was crazy. Yeah, we hit 1K subs before 1K viewers, sorry. So that was crazy. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you guys haven't hit the like button, be sure to do so. So just going down now, Gasly also doing a really good job, P6. Unfortunately, his teammate Tsunoda crashed out in Q1, so he couldn't make it through. Thanks, Fast Russman, for the subscription. Then Leclerc, unfortunately, not being able to do the best performance, not being able to match Sainz really. He is a 1/10 slower, but that 1/10 was rather critical. So, yeah. Oh my god, my laptop's about to run out of charge. Well, let's hope my laptop doesn't run out of charge too quickly. And then we have... Right, let's. I need to make sure my laptop doesn't run out of charge. 1 sec. Okay, so I'm back. We're only 7 likes away from hitting 200 likes. So if we could hit 200 likes, that'd be crazy. Yeah, Russell P14, absolutely great job from him. So Norris, the McLaren's not being able to put up such a close fight with the Ferraris here. Hopefully they were trying to do that, but they couldn't do that. Thanks Kubeko for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Really do appreciate everyone tuning in. So yeah, okay. So Vettel did a good job, P12 in the Aston Martin. He wasn't looking that strong before the Aston Martin, but Vettel did a good job to get P12 out of it. Hopefully he can do another good race like he did in Baku, where he started 11th and finished 12th. So finished 2nd. Sorry. Giovinazzi also out qualifying Raikkonen again. Russell out qualifying Latifi every single time. Schumacher up in P15, first time out of Q2. Amazing job by him. And then we have Latifi, unfortunately not being able to do much really. Not being able to do a better job than Russell. Okay, so my laptop's kind of half died. Probably should plug it in. And then we have Raikkonen, unfortunately not being able to do much of a good job either. Not being able to outqualify Giovinazzi lately. So yeah, Mazepin just doing Mazepin things, being last. Then Stroll had his lap time deleted and Tsunoda crashed out. So yeah, that was a pretty eventful qualifying session, if I do say so myself. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Thanks Satwick for subscribing. We have had so many people that have subscribed. I think it's going to take way too long for me to read all of your names out. So if you guys go over to my Twitter, I will take a screenshot of everyone that's subscribed and I will upload it to my Twitter. So if you guys go into the description and just follow my Twitter, I will shout all of you guys out because I really do mean it. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Yeah. This is the final standings of qualifying. So, yeah. Yeah, if you guys go over to my Twitter, follow me, I'll put a screenshot of everyone who's subscribed. And I'm streaming tomorrow as well, so make sure you tune in for tomorrow's stream. I will be live 15 minutes before the race starts, or 20 minutes before the race starts. So yeah, catch you tomorrow, MortyNinja888. And yeah. Yeah, see you all guys tomorrow. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. And so yeah, all the time you have to leave the space. Yeah. All right then. Yeah. Bye guys. I will be ending the stream, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll send a screenshot of everyone who's subscribed. Yeah. Max Verstappen has just subscribed to my YouTube channel, guys. I've peaked. This is it. Max Verstappen has subscribed. It's amazing. My life achievements have been completed. Yeah, crazy. Thanks, Jonathan, for the subscription as well. Alright, so we've got, actually, before we just go, we've got a little press statement from Max. So Max says, really positive weekend here. FP2 was a turnaround and just made it really better. Made it even better today. Of course, we have to finish it off tomorrow. The car felt really good yesterday in the race simulation, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, really good job from Max. Yeah. Alright, I will remember Multi Ninja. I'll just call you Ninja. Sneaky Ninja, cool beans, yeah. I don't know. Alright, so thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice day. Well, have a nice day, evening, afternoon, or night, depending on wherever you are in the world, because I know you've got fans all around the world. And yeah, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Join the Discord server, like and subscribe, and do all of that good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow.